Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at Unit 7, Part 1. In Part 1 of this video, I will go through a couple pages and explain clearly what the topic of this section is. So the big question is, when do we use subtraction? I will send the video to your group and you may take time to watch the video. After you've watched the video, please come back to continue the lesson. So let's look at the boy behind me. What is he doing? What does the boy have? What kind of fruit is it? I don't think it's a cherry, but who knows? It could be some kind of fruit. So what do you think he's doing? He's taking one cherry away, right? He's taking one cherry away, which is creating something to be less of, right? So subtraction is to take away something. To subtract something is to take away, to make something less. Let's take a look at some other questions that we will think about as I continue in this video. Let's think and answer these questions. When do we use numbers? You might be surprised that we use numbers every day of our lives. When you go to the market to buy something, you're using numbers. When you go to the park and you're figuring out who's going to be on what team, you're using numbers. How much money did you have 2 days ago? Did you have more than you have today? Did you have less than you have today? Some might not have had any money. Some might have had some money. Some might have more money. How about you? How much money did you have 2 days ago? And how much money do you have now? If you don't have any money, you can ask your mom or your dad, your grandma, grandpa, and answer that question for them. Listen and point to the words. Listen again and say the words. Minus sign. Minus sign. Subtraction. Subtraction. Take away. Take away. Column. Column. A column is something that goes from up to down. A row. Row. A row goes left to right. Test score. Test score. What is a test score? They are the result of how you do on an exam. Did you do very good? Did you not do good? Did you do okay? Test score is the number you achieve on how many you get right on the test. Single digit number. Single digit number is just one number. It can be 1. It can be 4. What else is a single digit number? That's right. 7, 9, 2. Is 10 a single digit number? No. Double digit number. Those are any numbers that have 2 numbers in them. Only 2. Not 1 or 3. Just 2 numbers. So a double digit number can be 80. It can be 23. It can be 48. 16. 12. 81. 95. What about the number 3? Is that a double digit number? No. 30 would be a double digit number. Left. Left. In this case, we're not talking about your left hand. And we're not talking about turning left. We're talking about what is there after we subtract. Ah, my mom ate all of the cookies. Now there are only 3 cookies left. Let's look at section B. If you have the book with you, try to answer these questions. True or false? There are 43 apples. I take away 5 apples. There are 2 apples left. There are 43 apples. I take away 5 apples. There are 2 apples left. Is that true or false? If you said false, you are correct. Also, it is circled on the left side there too. These are single-digit numbers. 1, 4, and 9. These are single-digit numbers. 1, 4, and 9. Is that true or false? If you selected true, you are correct. Number 3, when your test score is bad, your teacher isn't happy. Is that true or false? If you selected true, you are correct. Although I would have to say I wouldn't be upset or unhappy. I would just want to help you do your best. Number 4, these things are in a column. These things are in a column. Look at the objects that are going left to right. So the answer would be false, because a column goes down. Number 5, this is a subtraction math problem. True or false? 10 minus 2 equals 8. If you guys think it's a subtraction problem, you are right. Let's look at number 6. This is a minus sign. True or false? This is a minus sign. If you guys said false, that is incorrect. If you guys said true, that is correct. Good job. So now we're going to take a look at page 69. Page 69. First, I would like you to answer this question. Do you like math? And it's okay. It's our secret. Nobody will know. So you can tell me, do you like math? Yes, I love math. Or no, I hate math. This is the year that math may not be your cup of tea. You might not like math. What is your favorite number? What is your favorite number? My favorite number is 7. My favorite number is 7. And I don't really like math. I'm scared of math. It's not very nice to me. Let's look at section C, okay? To reread means to read a text again. You can reread something for many different reasons, such as when you don't understand something. When you reread it, read slowly and think about what you're reading. Read the text once and answer the questions. We use math every day. People use addition and subtraction. When they buy and sell things. Your parents use math when they buy food and clothes for you, so they know how much money they need. You use math to keep score when you play a game with your friends. If you're playing soccer, or basketball, or table tennis, volleyball, you are using math. So, let's answer the questions together. When do people use subtraction? If you need to reread the paragraph, it's okay. So, people use addition and subtraction when they buy and sell things. That's right. Or, for you kids, when you're playing a game. Math is everywhere. There's no way you can hide from math. When do people use subtraction? Do you guys remember what we read? If you need to reread, it's okay. So people use subtraction when they buy and sell things. More so when they're buying things, because when they're buying food and clothes and toys, games, they are taking away money they've earned. So that's when they're using subtraction. It's when they're taking away something. When they buy food, when they buy games, when they buy clothes, they are taking away the money they have. Question number 2. When do you use math? We use math every day in our lives. As we described in the first question, when we buy and sell things, when we keep score, when we're getting everything we need, when we're putting together a team. That is when we use math. Anywhere you go, whatever we do, math will be a part of us. And now we can reread the text and answer the question. Maybe you know the answer, or you can reread the answer. Why do parents use math? Well, parents have to use math because that is how they take care of you. That is how they take care of you. When they're buying you clothes or buying food or driving somewhere, they need to put in gas, so they need to know how much they have to use to help you live and have fun and have new clothes and food and all that good stuff. You guys have been absolutely amazing. This has been our review that we had studied in our previous class on Saturday. For our next class, we will take a look at the story behind me. We will learn more about subtraction. What is subtraction? Subtracting in groups, math problems, and subtraction math problems in rows and columns, subtracting word problems. And we will also comprehend, meaning understand, what we've read. And that will be in our class on Thursday. For our study work, because I hate the word homework, but I want you guys to study what we learned in class. So for our study work, I would like you to do section A and B, C, and D. So, for example, circle the correct word for each picture. So for number 1, the answer is test score. Over here at section B, sorry for my hand, write the words. So look at the words you can write. For example, number 1 is row. So please do the next 4, okay? Letter C, which is right below me, match the beginnings of the sentences to the ends. 26 is a double-digit number. Over there at section D, look at the table. Complete the sentences. So, for example, we're going to look at letter A and look at number 2 and meet them together. Meet them together. And we have a minus sign. Please try to do the rest. Do the best you can. All right, with that said, that is the end of our lesson. I hope to see you next time. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. I'm happy to help. See you next time. Bye-bye.